Hey, what's up? Redmi Note 7 is officially announced, and in coming days it will go on sale. Perhaps it will be the best-selling smartphone from Xiaomi in 2019. Redmi Note 7 has very good features for its price: Snapdragon 660 processor, Full HD display with small water drop notch, 4000 mAh battery, and finally USB Type-C port in Redmi phone. As the main feature of new phone is 48-megapixel camera. The price is only $148. Can you imagine this? It is unbelievable. However, we found another phone with similar specifications and price. This is Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2. It is also powered by Snapdragon 660 chipset and has a price tag about $180. So which smartphone is better, Redmi Note 7 or Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2? Let's find out. The main difference in design between Xiaomi and Asus phones is notches above the display. Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 comes with quite big notch. It was very popular in 2018, but this year it looks outdated. In 2019 it is popular water drop notch and hole punch display. Redmi Note 7 has a small water drop notch and it looks very nice. Also, Xiaomi device has a glass back panel. Asus phone also has a glassy back panel, but it is made of plastic. There is dual rear camera and fingerprint reader on the back panels of both phones. Redmi Note 7 and Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 have 3.5mm audio jacks and microSD slots. None of them has NFC. The mobile devices look very good for their prices, but I will give Xiaomi phone the first point in this comparison, because it has premium glass case and small water drop notch. If we talk about display, both phones have IPS LCD panels. Redmi Note 7 comes with 6.3-inch diagonal Full HD Plus resolution and 81.4% of screen-to-body ratio. Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 has a little smaller display, 6.86 inches, and the same resolution Full HD Plus. Also, it has 82% of screen-to-body ratio. Another difference between them is screen protector. Redmi Note 7 has Corning Gorilla Glass 5, while Asus device comes with Gorilla Glass 6. So I believe that smartphones provide the same image quality, contrast and brightness, so I will give them by 1 point each. Redmi Note 7 and Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 are powered by the same chipset, Snapdragon 660. In 2018, this processor was used in mid-range phones, but today we can meet budget devices on it. I think it is amazing. Asus phone scores about 130,000 points in Antutu, and I expect a similar result from Xiaomi device. Redmi Note 7 is available in models with 3, 4 or 6 gigs of RAM and 32, 64 or 128 gigs of internal memory. It uses hybrid slot for microSD card. As for Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2, it has the same memory versions as Redmi Note 7. From other side, it has a dedicated slot for microSD memory card. It means that you can use dual SIM and microSD at the same time. At the moment, Asus phone runs on stock Android 8.1 Oreo, however I believe that it will receive update to Android 9 very soon. Redmi Note 7 runs on Android 9 Pie with MIUI 10 user interface. The smartphones have the same chipset and similar performance. Also, they have the same memory configurations. Once again, I cannot choose a winner, so both of them receive by 1 point. Do you agree? Write in comments below. Let's compare cameras, because this is the main feature of a Redmi Note 7. New Xiaomi phone has a dual rear camera with 48-megapixel main sensor and f1.8 aperture and 5-megapixel secondary sensor with f2.4 aperture. Yeah, 48 megapixels sounds impressive, but in fact the smartphone has 12-megapixel sensor from Samsung with interpolation up to 48 megapixels. Right now we cannot say about image quality, because the smartphone hasn't gone on sale yet, so we haven't real sample photos. As for Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2, it has 12-megapixel sensor Sony IMX486 with f1.8 aperture and 5-megapixel secondary sensor with f2.4 aperture. The front cameras on Xiaomi and Asus devices have 13-megapixel sensors with f2.0 aperture. As you can see, if we took the original sensor of Redmi Note 7 without interpolation, then Xiaomi and Asus phones have very similar cameras. On paper, they look almost identical. So right now I will give them by 1 point, but you should compare real sample photos before buying mobile device. I'm afraid that I should give these phones by 1 point again. Yes, Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 has bigger battery, 5000 mAh, but it is equipped with only micro USB port and 10W charging. Redmi Note 7 has 4000 mAh battery, but it supports fast charging 18W. I don't know what is more important for you, longer battery life or faster charging. So the phones receive by 1 point again. Finally, the price. We already talked about the price tags at the beginning of the video, and you already know that Redmi Note 7 is cheaper than Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2. There is nothing to talk about. Xiaomi breaks with mobile market with its low prices. Redmi Note 7 and Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 looks very similar in many aspects such as display, performance and even cameras. However, I would like to buy Redmi Note 7 because it has a new design with water drop notch and glass back panel. Also, it has USB Type-C port, fast charging support, and it is much cheaper than Asus device. And what do you think? Which smartphone would you buy? Write in comments below. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Tech Brothers.